That engine bay is extremely dirty. What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? So I hope everybody's having a great day and a happy day, because I'm having a happy day. And before we get this video started, I do want to share with you a new purchase that I have made. You might have seen it on my Snapchat. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, information down in the description. Also right here, it's Diablo Formula. Go check me out. But I bought something before we get into this video. I want to show you guys what I bought. I bought a scanner for the shop. This is the first time that I've ever bought a, I would say a more professional type scanner, as opposed to like my just little handheld ones. Got it sitting on my snowmobile right now because I have no place else to put it. But I've got this, I guess it's called Autel, I guess it is. Maxi System MS609TS. I just want to show you guys. It has a remote. Is that a flashlight? Oh my god, it has a flashlight so I can find... I didn't even know that. So cool. It has a flashlight so I can literally find the DTC port. That is amazing. I didn't even realize that until literally just now. That's crazy. So it is obviously, as you guys can tell, it is a remote setup. It doesn't have no wires or anything of that nature. We have all these accessories, adapters, chargers, all that stuff in there. And just so you guys know, this is not a sponsored video for this company or anything of that nature. I'm really happy that I was able to buy this. I got it for a real good deal from a buddy of mine on Facebook. He had it up for sale, and he wanted to get rid of it, and he paid a pretty good penny for this stuff. I'll turn this on for you real quick. And I hit him up, and he came over to the shop, showed me everything, and I was like, dude, I'll buy that off you. It's all touchscreen, which is cool. It also has the tire monitor sensor reprogrammer up here, which is neat. And I guess what he was explaining to me is you can literally take this thing and just kind of go like this with it, and it'll program your tire monitors accordingly, which is freaking amazing. It does OBD1, OBD2, Fiat, freaking Nissan, Kias, Chryslers, BMWs, Benz, Audis, Volkswagens. I mean, it pretty much does everything. It operates on the Android system. I don't know if you guys can see this. Open it up here. You can go to diagnostics. There's your TPMS, service updates, settings, and data manager. And you got all kinds of support, academy. I don't even know what this stuff does, but I'm gonna learn. I've always had those little handheld ones that you kind of just plug in and you go through the little tables and stuff. I've never had one of these bigger, I guess more expensive type of setups. And I tell you what, for the price that I bought it for, I can't complain. I'm sure it's gonna do me very good. I'm going to shut it off right now. I'm sure it's going to do me very good in the future for diagnosing issues with cars. Obviously, you guys know I work on mainly new stuff, so there's really not any issues with them. But, you know, just in case somebody comes in here with an OBD1 Camaro or something of that nature, at least I can maybe help them out a little bit. But I just wanted to show you guys that. It's a new purchase for the shop. It's pretty freaking awesome. So let's get into the video, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing today with my beautiful loaner Ford Focus. And it is a loaner. If you guys didn't see the last video, I'll put that somewhere up here. You guys go ahead and watch that. But I am getting this vehicle on a loan, and I am seriously thinking about purchasing it. The more I drive this thing, the more I like the gas mileage, and I just like it in general because it's a small beat around car. So I am really thinking about buying this off of Send It Steve on YouTube here. And I really like it. Tell me what you guys think. You think I should buy this car? Or you think I should buy something different? Let me know below. But let's get started. Alright guys, so we're in the Ford Focus, and I decided to make this little video. Somebody in the last video that I made about this about getting this Ford Focus recommended that I make a video about the key fob that I got from Advanced Auto in New Holland, PA here. So I just picked this up at a parts store. There is instructions with these things. You can buy them for GMs, for Toyotas, I think, Fords, Dodge, whatever. And they do come with instructions on how to set them up. But somebody commented in the last video about showing you guys how to set one of these key fobs up, which really isn't that hard to do. So I figured, what the heck? Let's go ahead and set it up. And I'll show you guys how to program one of these things in a Ford Focus. This model Ford is a 2011, so bear in mind that, you know, each vehicle is going to be a little different compared to this vehicle in general. So I will just be doing a tutor on how to program one of these for a 2011 Ford Focus, which I think The packaging, I threw it away already, but I think if I remember correctly, it'll do 2000 and up, or 2001 and up Fords. So this should work for many Ford Focuses, Fusions, Crown Vics, anything that has a key fob from 2000 up car-wise. I think there's a different key fob for the trucks. So this probably might not work for the trucks, but it should work for the Lincolns and the Marquis and all that fun stuff. Mercury's, for example, it'll work for all them. So basically what you're gonna do, okay, is the very first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure the key fob that you buy has a battery, because that's really important. You definitely need a good battery in your key fob. Most of these key fobs do come with a battery, so it's not that big of a deal, but I would definitely double check to make sure the battery is good in the key fob that you have bought. Sometimes what will happen is the key fob, you know, has been sitting on the shelf for God only knows 10 months, a year, who knows how long they've been sitting on the shelf, and the batteries do drain, they do go dead, they don't last forever. Definitely make sure your battery is good to go. All right, guys, so on to the programming part of the key fob for a Ford. Actually, I had to stop the video because I got off the phone with a customer on a C6 Z06 car. I had to quote him out a price for heads. We all know about the C6 Z06 LS7 heads, so I just literally got off the phone with him, and I had to go back and review my video to see what I was talking about. But anyways, what you're going to do, you're going to put the key in the ignition, okay? Now, per instructions of this key fob specifically, it tells you to unlock and lock the doors. So I think it's lock and unlock, or unlock and lock, one or the other. But in the end, you want it to be unlocked. Then what you're going to do is you're going to turn the key to the on position and off position 8 times in 10 seconds. So you got to be really fast about this. Now, if you heard that, you'll see that the door locks went on and off, unlock and lock. That tells me the car is now in programming mode. Basically, all you have to do to this key fob at that point is press a button. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Press the button. The key the key fob will obviously let the locks go unlocked and locked. Put your key back in your ignition. Turn it on and turn it off. And now at that point, this key fob is now programmed to the car. The car is not in program mode anymore by turning the key on and off, and it still works. There you go. See? Pretty much it. Very simple setup. You know, these things are, I tell you what, you know, back in the day, I didn't think these things were very important to have, and these are really nice to have, I'm not going to lie. I'm very happy that I bought this from Advanced Auto, and was able to program it for this car and get it all straightened out, because basically what was happening, and I explained this in the last video, was when Steve gave me this car to use, he was telling me that when you unlock the door, you have to get in very quick and start the car up, because if you don't, the alarm will sound. And one of the first things I thought of was when that happens, you're obviously activating the alarm system because the car thinks it's getting stolen, and it's really not. So I went to Advanced and I picked one of these guys up, and I figured that would fix the problem, and it obviously has, because now I can lock the car and unlock the car, and it doesn't have the alarm sound or anything of that nature. This also has a little horn blaster in case you're getting, you know, mugged or something in a dark alley, which, you know, obviously I could get mugged in a dark alley. It could happen. And you have a trunk release on this key fob as well. I know some of these key fobs don't have some of these features. Some have locked and unlocked. Some don't have a trunk release. Some don't have the little alarm set up on it to blast the horn. Yeah, anyways, guys, I figured it'd be a cool little video to make. I don't know. Well, guys, I figured that'd be a cool little video to make for the shop and for that individual that asked to make that video as well. And you know what, let's do a little update on, it's actually not cold in the shop. It is cold in the shop, guys, but the shop actually smells like a lot of gasoline right now. Don't light a match. And I have the door open to try to evacuate some of it out. But we'll do a little update on this car as well at the end of this video. We got the fuel pump in. this was kind of interesting. It's definitely a unique setup. We didn't really make too much of a video of it, but I will explain to you guys that there's 2 fuel pumps in this guy. One of them has to be taken, or one of them is taken out from when they ship it to you, and basically you need to put this housing inside the gas tank and then attach the fuel pump to the housing. You cannot drop this 4 Innovations fuel pump setup in with both fuel pumps attached. One has to be disconnected. Maybe we'll do some more video on the fuel system installation. We're almost kind of done with it. We've got all of our parts laid out here on the table. Got the tranny. Oh, and by the way, little tidbit of information. We ended up having a fun little time, and we signed Mike's bell housing of his transmission, because we all know how Mike likes to sell his vehicles. So we signed it, and even Mike signed it as well. Street Speed 717, we got DFR, Max Check Vids, Hammer Down Motorsports, and we also over here have the Street Speed 717 C7 build 2018 right there. Maybe if he does sell the car in the future, some lucky individual that purchases it will have all these signatures on the bell, on the top of the bell housing that they'll never see anyways, for their own little liking. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, so we'll probably end up doing some more videoing of his fuel system installation and make a little video about that. And other than that, I think that's all we're going to do in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.